The scale of the devastation in the Tamil North is breathtaking. For now, displaced families are returning home to live in temporary shelters. No infrastructure, no jobs, and not much of a future. I'm in the central market in the town of Kilinochchi, which was, until early last year, the capital of the Tamil Tiger fiefdom in northern Sri Lanka. And from here they ran not just an army, but also a government with police, an education system and courts as well. But all of that has been obliterated now. In fact, the only visible remnant of Tamil Tiger governance is this water tower behind me, which bizarrely has become some sort of attraction for Sinhalese tourists up from the south. For Sinhalese Sri Lankans, the novelty has yet to wear off. Kilinochchi, for so long the heart of enemy territory, is now just a day trip away. Gentlemen, both of you, I'd like to say welcome to Hard Talk. Give me your names. What's your name?
My name is Kumar. I'm from deep down south Gaul.
Okay, thank you, Kumar. And your name, sir?
Suresh from Colombo.
From Colombo. Do you think people down south have any idea what the conditions have been like for the Tamil people up here in the north?
Now they do. Before, I don't think. Now, yeah, they keep coming to the side now. Yes. Yes, they are now.
People here, they speak a different language.
Yes.
They have a different culture. Do you understand why people here still say, you know, they want their own place, and some of them say they want their own homeland?
Difficult question. Not quite sure. I guess if they have the same facilities like what we have back in Colombo, yeah, I guess they should be okay. I think that's all they are fighting for, or they were fighting for.
Do you really feel safe in this Tamil area?
Yes.
Absolutely, except the landmines.
Well, that's true for all of us, yes. It'll take many years to rebuild Kilinochchi, but what Tamil political leaders want goes beyond clean water, electricity and housing. They're looking for a government prepared to respect their rights. Raja Varodham Sampandan, welcome to Hard Talk.
Thank you.
Do you think Tamils in Sri Lanka today feel defeated?
Well, if there is no political solution, if there is no conferment on them of an adequate political status which gives them their dignity and self-respect, then the conclusion would be that the government has achieved a military victory and the government is seeking to impose that military victory on the Tamil people, and that the Tamil people will never take, will never ever take. And insofar as the movement...
But frankly, you say they'll never take it. What can they do about it now?
Well, we'll have to get organized and resist the government through non-violent methods.
But I have spoken to officials in this government who say to people like you, it is time to stop talking as a Tamil. It is time to leave these sectarian ideas about politics behind. Just regard yourself as a Sri Lankan. Look at modernization, look at reforming this country as a Sri Lankan, not as a Tamil.
You see, the point is, people who talk in this way do not know the history of this country. You can't brush these things aside by merely saying we have come to a new era because we have won a military victory and now we think we can ram down the throats of the Tamil people whatever we think they should have, not what they deserve to get. That the Tamil people will never take. That's for certain.
You've got peace in this country. How close are you to what you would regard as equality and justice?
Well, there must be a political solution that gives the Tamil-speaking territories in this country, particularly the Northeast, a substantial measure of political power, which will enable them to determine their own destiny in their own areas, have adequate self-governance, be supreme in their areas of competence, and be in a position to feel equal with the Sinhalese people who today enjoy all the power in this country.
Raja Varodham Sampandan,
yes.
Thank you very much indeed for being on Hard Talk.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, sir.
Been a great pleasure.
Another bus pulls out of the Menik farm camp. These people are returning to villages destroyed by war, controlled by the army. They're desperate to find peace, a semblance of freedom. It'll be a long, hard road.
Mr. Secretary, this seems like a very new building. When was this built?
The aim in Colombo's corridors of power was to end communal conflict once and for all. Gotabaya Rajapaksa, Defense Secretary and brother of the President, was architect of the strategy. But has it worked?
Gotabaya Rajapaksa, welcome to HARDtalk.
Right.
I want to begin by talking about the situation in the north of your country. I've just come back from a visit to the north, and I was struck by the huge military presence that there still is in that region 1 year after the Tamil Tigers were defeated. Why are there so many soldiers still there?
That's the necessity. Actually, gradually we are withdrawing them from the military duties. Now, if you visited prior to, during that period, we had a lot of roadblocks, checkings, but at the same time, gradually we want to change or give a normal life to the people. But I want to tell you something very interesting thing. When we withdraw, a lot of people didn't like that, the people in that area.
I understand what you're saying. It takes time, it's difficult, but I'm trying to understand the mindset. For example, after the war ended, quite soon afterwards, your previous foreign minister said that he believed that many of the Tamils from the north could be considered, and these are his words, considered to have been with the LTTE, with the Tamil Tigers, at least, he said, mentally. Is that a feeling that you share, that there is still a basic suspicion of the motives, of the inclinations of a good number of the Tamil